Yo, what's up, guys?
Yourself on the back. Let's go, ugly! Come on, strike up! I ain't afraid of no sweat! Where did you get gotcha! We're just defending ourselves! Of course! I know that. I'm not going to kill I'm a natural. As a matter of fact, someone call a cleaner! Damn things go with the stragglers. I'll make sure the next round is a challenge. Oh, thank you, me. Yourselves and each other. All of you are more than the sum of your parts.
Shoot out at long time. Reassured by attention. It's a bizarre education.
Wave 2.
But one I think is starting to grow on. Again, when you spend your whole life being a teacher, well, it's something to do.
Easy! Bang! Careful, guys! Anyone got a mop and bucket? I'll make you time. You twitch, ass face. I'm pissed. Given that I am so of course I have everything to destroy our trade. Just head to the pod. You got lucky. That's nothing. Walk it off. Anyone need ammo?
Let's see about work. Work was fun, actually. It was slow. It was kind of annoying slow, but it's still fun.
Wave 3.
We were sitting there and
Got ammo here.
I scared my lead a little bit. I came in to the back door and he got all like pissed off and shit a little bit. Not like massive, just like. And like he came in and he's like, "Oh, you scared me." So I guess you weren't that busy in that because you know he was so glued onto his fucking damn phone. The dude has an addiction to his phone. Like, a dude has addiction to his phone 100%. Like, his cravings are over everything else. I'm still like, look at him now. Every time this boy would get done with anything, like, one of the guys came in and he said, hey, no, my car's really dirty and can you spray it off for me? I said, I normally do, but the guy in there, if you ask him, maybe he will. And he's all like, he asked him and that, and then he fucking sat there, he told him no. He said, no, our company doesn't allow us to do that stuff and that. And he's like, well, the other guy said there was like, well, actually, it's not what the company actually stated. Our company stated if someone asks for a spray down or if it's too dirty and that you want to be able to get some of the stuff off beforehand, then you're supposed to do it. And we're just like you, it's so stupid. And like when I came in, I kind of scared him. When I said, I guess you weren't. I guess you're not aware of your surroundings or something like that. It was something like that. Like you was like, oh, I guess you weren't aware because you has been busy today, huh? He's like, well, first off, you should have came through the front door kind of thing or whatever it was. I'm trying to be a smart ass in that. And I was trying to be funny, and he was being a straight up smart ass towards me, and I'm just like, dude, I'm like, how do you live life knowing that you're just so wrong, bro? You just got out of high school, you know jack shit about life.
You're not dead enough. Cover your ears, siren.
And like, this is your first job, awesome.
Making the best mess ever. Pyrotechnics.
Like, the more I get to know this kid, I can see why he doesn't like people. Because there's nothing to enjoy about him. He's like the most worthless fucking person in the whole entire workplace. And like, at least the other kids actually try. Like, they're more productive in that, and like, and they're younger than him too by like a couple of years, several years, like 3 years, one's 4 years. And like, and like he doesn't understand what's going on, why these things are happening, because he wants to lie, because he just doesn't care. Like, dude, you have to care. Like, the whole point of working is to care about things. It's just find it so interesting. If you come to work, all I care about is what, I was watching anime and sitting there with my friend and blah blah blah. Like, he cares about like, you don't care about making money now. It's like, well, I don't need to make money because my parents pay for everything. So I just make money, buy my own stuff. And I'm like, dude, you should make money to have money for when you get older. You're going to need your own personal money. The reason why a lot of people work hard back then is because they need their own house. They need their own money. But if you're smart and you save up your damn money,
Where's it gone? It's here somewhere. I still smell you close by. It must be invisible. Gotcha! You might want to run now. No more of that. There must be something wrong.
you know, that's what I was trying to explain to like,
You were not supposed to
like,
Just gotta make sure.
it's like, how do you live life like that? Your parents are so oblivious to what you're doing. You just lie to them about stuff and that, like, and like his mom It's pretty cool. Like, I talked to her in that a little bit before she came by in that. She seemed like a sweetheart in that. But, like, you I'm only looking at it from my perspective of saying being like an older sibling or something like that, because he has a lot of little siblings and stuff. I guess he's one of the oldest people, one of the oldest, siblings. Don't you want your other siblings to look up to you? You're sitting all day being a loser, a fucking loser, and like whatever you do in that, the way he like communicates in that, he talks so much fucking like he talks like garbage. And like I'm just thinking to myself, like, are you like a keyboard warrior or something? That you just like talk shit about like you talk shit about people, make fun of people and that because it makes you self-esteem feel better about yourself and that whatever it is, and you don't do nothing with yourself, I guess. Is that what it is?
You twitch, ass face. Anyone got a mop and bucket? Nice, huh? Just got
Hey, I just get it from my perspective, man. This has nothing to do with something. Like, you do what the fuck you want to do, but like, would you have a sense of pride in your life? Like, any sense of pride? Like, anything you gotta be proud of? I mean, your siblings are looking at you, they're trying to believe the shit that you spit out of your mouth and that, and you're literally just lying, because you've been lying to everybody else about how you work in that. But like, I'm trying to understand. How miserable can this person be? Just like holding in all that guiltiness and that. It's like, it's kind of sad, It ain't sad to me, I actually don't give a fuck, but like, the concept of it's just like, it's kind of pathetic. It's like, you have all this stuff going on with you, and for some reason, you're still acting so stupid, so ignorant. Like, you always got smart-ass remarks, and like, I get it, because he's trying to show masculinity, but you can't show masculinity to someone that's more masculine than you. Like, like, I just want him to know that, he's not alone, that he could be helped and have help in that. It's like, school is stupid, but you still learn certain concepts of thinking that.
You're not dead enough. And stay there. You twitch, ass face. Pyrotechnics. And stay there. Someone call the cleaner. Just gotta make sure. Barbecue time. One of those moody flesh pounds. And stay there. Just gotta make sure. Pyrotechnics. And stay there.
Well, I hate when people just throw me underneath the bus just because I might have more beauty in them or I might be more masculine than them. It's like, it's always something. Like, there's always a guy out there, like, he wants to be that kind of man. Like, his vision of his own self is like that. And this kid reminds me of me. Like, I used to be so jealous over other men. It's like, oh, you're on steroids and that because you're so big and that. It's like you know you you know making fun of other people that say, "Oh, you're fat," and all something like. And then when you judge them, I only relate to myself with this person. So when you judge them, you're like, well, you're a skinny, really little fucking piece of shit of a person. That's cool. No one fucking cares. They say it's gonna be a clash moment. We already clashed once, but we're gonna clash again.
Just gotta make sure.
Because once I become assistant manager in that, I already talked to multiple of them about it, and now I'm just like,
I need this on the Snapchats.
you know, you act like I'm just gonna like kick you off the force and that. Truth is, once I become assistant manager, we're not hiring any more people.
Quiet that siren down. Barbecue time. You twitch, ass face.
Because I refuse to hire people.
You're not dead enough.
Unless it's like a GM or something like that.
Right on. Oh shit. Pyrotechnics.
Area breached.
But this company is going to be glad to have someone that actually has some type of like window of opportunity to make things better. Not even for myself, but for everybody else. These kids don't understand. They're like, "Oh, I'm gonna make 100,000 a year," and no, this one kid was saying, "He's like, oh, you ain't gonna be doing good, so you make 150 to 200,000 a year." I'm like, "Motherfucker, you make fucking nothing. Like, you don't make shit." Like, your parents make all the damn money. You make money off of them. You're probably making maybe 20 bucks an hour and that. You probably make a couple $100 here and there, or whatever it might be. Cool beans, bro. No one gives a fuck off me.
Rin for helvete. You twitch, ass face. And I'm on fire! I'm on fire! 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 I just gotta make sure.
Here's how it is.
Patting yourself on the back.
When you start making money that seems unrealistic, the more work you have to do. Like, you make your own business, all you do is fucking work. Unless you invest your money. Like, you work a normal job, just to say, and you start investing your money in that constantly. Not retirement. Retirement's fucking stupid, because you can't even get that money until you're like in your fucking like 60s and shit. Or whatever the fuck it is. That's what keeps you working. Like, people don't understand that. Oh, we're paying for your retirement and all that stuff. And like, you can't do that because you're basically just hurt yourself.
Barbecue time. Just gotta make sure.
Like, mean that. There's a huge chance I could probably retire when I'm like probably in my mid 40s, hopefully.
Twitch, ass face.
Depends on how stocks do. If stocks do really fucking good, and I could probably make my first 100,000 before the next, before I hit 40 or so. So a lot of people can't even ask for that. Like, a lot of people can't even get to that. I know people that work their asses off. And like all their money goes towards what? Credit card debt. Like, I never use credit cards. Who could use credit cards? Get credit up. Like, credit doesn't do shit. It's for loans. It's for APR loans. Thing is, you can always buy cheaper shit. Will you live in an apartment? Yeah. If I go to an apartment for, you know, for say $1,000 a month, That's counting all utilities and shit. Like they count all the utilities and that besides electric. Your electric bill's like what, $50 a month? Yeah, because they count gas, water, and they combine it with it and that. So like, you're already having. So your rent's only like $800, and all your other stuff's with it. Maybe you pay like, like okay, you buy groceries and that. You know, so you get a 2-bedroom apartment, so to speak.
You know that's that couch on steroids. Easy. Oh shit. Oh, suck it.
This is getting expensive. Kindly die.
Like if you have a 2-bedroom apartment, if someone lives with you in that, you'll save even more money. Like to be beneficial of having 2 people live with you, you split the bills half and half, say be like 700 and 700. That's $700 you can save. And to say if you walk to work, like what I do, that's saving on a huge amount of money. That's how I save my money. If you drive cars, I would drive around, be cool and have fun with my friends. You know what's wrong with talking about having fucking fun? All kids ever worry about is 24/7 fun. Fun this, fun that, do all this stuff is fun. Like, dude, there's more things. You can have fun, but you don't need to waste that much money. Going to bars, number one, waste way too much money. People go broke from drinking. You think you're gonna get pussy as a man, you probably ain't gonna get nothing. Most guys that go to bars I see ain't worthy enough of getting any.
You're not dead enough. Just gotta make sure.
I already know. I've been to enough bars to know that shit.
You twitch, ass face. In for helvete. You're not dead enough. I'm a natural. Barbecue time.
Yeah, that's why most people have problems. Well, people love to drink, and I think that's what adults being. You know who's the most successful adults in the world? The ones that don't fucking drink. You know the most successful adults in the world? The ones that probably, most likely, don't do drugs. You know the most successful adults in the world? The ones that actually budget their fucking money and actually do what they need to do.
Angry lumberjack, folks.
People that use beer as a cost of, like, maintaining themselves are fucking retarded. Oh, I have anxiety in that. I ask people, it's like, I don't have any anxiety that much. That much. I do have anxiety in that. Anxiety is just, you know, stuff that happens that you're thinking about certain things and that.
Go to the bar, buy things.
Yeah, you're supposed to have anxiety. But when it's like, when you have overexertion of anxiety, it means you're not doing the things that's on your mind. That's why people have anxiety. That's what anxiety comes from. It comes from a lack of doing things you want to do. It's like if I didn't lift weights and that, I have anxiety. Like, man, we'll go to the gym and that. It's like, man, you go to the gym, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, it's like I have to go to the gym and lift weights to get stronger, right? You know, everyone's on steroids and shit. That's what I used to think. Now I go to the gym. I'm natural. And supposedly I'm lifting over 200 pounds because I work on my chest so much, doing chest flies and actually doing good form and get my chest to be able to get bigger than that, because your chest is quite thick of a muscle and it can perform quite a lot of tasks.
Anyone need ammo?
pod.
I did 130 pounds on the chest fly machine, and I did like 8, almost 10 reps after doing chest presses. You know,
Pod shutting down.
did it feel good to get closer to 150 pounds? I see a lot of these guys struggle at doing. Yeah, and I do it with gorgeous form. Such perfect form.
Activate Omega Matter 12. Get them.
I might have did 10 or 11, I can't fucking remember.
Strike, everybody! Pyrotechnics. You're not dead enough. Someone call a cleaner! You twitch ass.
And like, no, it's all about that progress. Because once you, like, as a man, once you start becoming and looking like a man that most women look like, you start to develop all these other things. You start to develop a huge amount of discipline and success. The thing is, people look at you more.
You're not dead enough.
They understand more.
This on the Snapchats.
Like, I'm looked at as a manager already. I'm not even a manager because they see that I'm disciplined.
Oh, another sand on the carpet. You twitch ass face. And stay dead. Oh shit.
And this is why other people look at me as, like, especially younger people, like my lead. He looks at me as he wants to be like me, and to a certain extent, because there's a hint of jealousy with it.
Shut the pod.
He's cool with everybody else, but he doesn't like me because he doesn't see, I guess. I'm going by how I feel in that, because this is how I used to think when I was his age, and that, so I kind of understand what he's going through. To think you already know how to do things that without doing them. So like you can know a lot of things. You can know how to lift weights through like scenarios and stuff like that. But with actually not doing them, having the actual experience of it, you don't know shit. You only can have examples of doing stuff, but actually going through the motions, that's completely different. So I can say if I could bench press over 300 pounds, someone would say, I want to see it. Someone else likely, I'll visualize it, and I'll have someone videotape me doing over 300 pounds.
I found ammo.
Are people going to be shocked? I don't know. Do I give a fuck? I really don't care. Because it's my own personal strength. So, it's a thing that I like to do to be able to have more masculinity.
Anyone need ammo?
To have my manhood up.
Coming out the door! In for helvete!
This is what the problem is with feminism. Feminism's taken out masculinity.
Just gotta make sure.
You think that's it? There's plenty more sets.
And when you have femininity and too much of it, it starts to destroy actual men. And you can't destroy men, because why would you want to destroy men? Men are the leading, like, protectors of the world. We protect against other cruel men. Say good men do. We protect against idiotic fucking women being fucking making stupid ass decisions, which means they have a man that leads them well. So getting rid of that kind of masculinity doesn't do anything but make it worse. Men are supposed to be leads for a reason. We're leaders for a reason. God made us first for a reason. He made men first.
You twitch ass first.
How much women want to say that, they make up all these complexions and all these things, and I was like, no one cares. I was looking at this one girl, and that she's a gorgeous woman. I guess she's I think she used to be like
One of those
kind of a hoe or something like that. And you know what she said is, Here's the thing is with women that women get the easiest job. So what you do is support your man.
You twitch.
I mean, if you do work in that, say you work a part-time job and that he's working, you know, say 45, 50, 60 hours a week in that. I thought it was kind of funny the way she said that. I thought it was like completely like dead on. She's like, run a shower when he gets home. Get him ready. Get food ready for him. Make him comfortable. Recover him. You know, these are the simplest things you could do. And at the end of the day, drain his balls. Drain his balls. I'm like, she's dead on. That's how, yeah, 100%. She's like, dude, that's the easiest thing to do. Cooking food is not fucking difficult. Once you learn how to do it, it's actually quite enjoyable. I mean, like, these are the things that could be what life could be like, you know? If you had, say, if everything went back to what it was. Say, like, a woman had a part-time job, great. If the man can make the bulk of the money in that and be and you could be satisfied with where you live at and not having a part-time job, working 20 hours a week in that, making a little bit extra money on the side in that, that's fucking amazing.
Anyone need ammo?
I would say go for it. If you don't have kids in that, work full-time and just hang out whenever you want to in that, you know, supply each other with stuff. You know, these feminist women always want to be like, supply me, supply me, supply me. I make the money. You make money stripping, bitch. You make money flopping out your fucking titties and that and shaking them if you don't work a normal job. There's so many girls on OnlyFans and they're failing. They're not getting anything. I know a couple girls that do that stuff and that they get a couple $100 a fucking month. They're not getting shit. Because there's too many girls on there that zap all the simps away. And normal guys like me that just want to work and not throw money towards women, because I don't give a fucking shit. It's like,
Anyone need ammo?
I work, make money, save it. I work, make money, save it. Do whatever I can to refinance myself. How it is. What the fuck you talking about? Stop being gay. You know, these are always the concepts that everyone has to live for. We all have to live the same way.
There, get it! You twitch, ass face. Just gotta make sure.
It's all about the concepts of how you live life. We produce the concepts of life. We choose not to work hard, we choose to work hard.
What a voltage nut, huh? Anyone got a mop and bucket?
So if someone chooses not to work, and they choose not to make money, they choose not to get more value, then their purpose is absolutely pointless.
Bang, you're dead.
Man, motherfucker, would you stop saying that gay ass shit, bro? I told you, man.
Just
This ain't no fucking porn site, bro.
You're not dead enough.
That's because you have to make purpose out of life.
You twitch, ass face. Hey! And stay dead.
That's the whole point of life, is to make purpose out of it. That's why we are creators. We were made from a creator. We're supposed to create our own lives.
You're not dead enough.
Think you that I'd be shocked? What you say? I think you would be shocked. It was truly us with you. That's a very interesting opinion. It's not an opinion. It's absolutely how everything works. Our thought patterns create our own lives. however we think, however we like stuff is our lives. So if you think about something and you don't do it, then you become not purpose. You lose purpose. You lose interest in life. When you do things you think of,
Oh, thank you,
which
me.
can be productive, say getting more value in life, then you become less depressed, you become less anxiety, because anxiety comes down to thought. If you have too much thought in your head, then guess what happens? You're not doing the things that you want to do. So if you say, hey, I'm going to eat some Cheerios today, you're like, man, I really like those Cheerios with some sugar and milk, and you didn't eat those Cheerios, well, you get slightly guilty over it.
Ammo here.
Damn, I couldn't eat those Cheerios. Even though it's a simple fact, that's what we're going through. But imagine if you keep on doing that for years. And say, man, I want to lose weight. I can't lose weight. Or I want to get bigger muscles than that, and years and years and years go by. Or I want to get a job and make money. That guiltiness turns into an enormous amount of depression. And then you start to hate yourself over it. And that's what happens. You start thinking too much about it. Then you start fairy tailing about it. It happens with everyone. I've been through it for decades. I've been through the bulk of my life.
People disgust me.
So I understand what it means to have purpose now.
Exterminate you.
Because I do the things I like to do and I'm happy. I don't take no drugs. I take fucking pre-workout. Do they have mood stabilizers in them? And actually they don't. They have nothing but a bunch of creatine, a bunch of pump agents and stuff like that.
Here, son.
Just like in
Yeah, I've been
Stalin
through a
fools.
lot of bullshit in my life.
Well, I do like a challenge.
I had a huge amount of depression and shit. I had a huge amount of anxiety and that. I didn't take medication for
Do
it.
you even feel that, Mr.
I got myself to have purpose.
Guns and
Barbecue time?
Because I wasn't doing the things I wanted to do. I started streaming, which is one of them. That gave me purpose. I got a job and start working in that. And now I got a job that I really like in that. I'm by myself at my job in that.
I can face new attacks.
And stay there.
Life itself is only... No.
You cannot survive this much.
So the whole purpose of life is to do the things you need to do. Because as soon as you're born in that, your thought patterns start to create your own reality. So say like if you're a kid that likes to play around with Legos and that, just say
Twitch, ass face.
if you start to build, say like a Lego house, that means that you're probably going to be a good carpenter now. You already got the blueprint design in your head as a kid. That happens to a lot of kids, which is why like males are really productive with building stuff because we get taught at such a young age because it's actually an enjoyment to play around with Legos, and that's why they have Legos. It kind of teaches us how to be more, construction-like. But saying that, you say you need someone to take care of you. I don't know, anyone take care of me. Had that, been there, done that multiple times, it doesn't work. See, you don't know anything about me. You're just spitballing.
Pod closing soon.
I dug my way to hell, emotionally and mentally. And I rose from my own personal hell. And I'm making myself heavenly-like. No one touches complete rock bottom. And rock bottom's like utter fucking suicide. Hate myself to the brink of death. Many people don't go that far. They'll struggle with anxiety and that, they'll get depression and that, they'll take a couple of depression medications, like, oh, I feel good. They'll do that for a little bit and that, and then they'll finally get a job and that, they'll start making money and that, slowly depression starts to go away naturally, and then all of a sudden, bam! You get off depression medication, you have a bunch of money and that, you feel really good about yourself, and then life just goes on, right?
Watch out.
I didn't do it like that. I did it naturally, and I did it in the hardest way possible.
Pyrotechnic.
But I always had someone helping me and watching over me. I had someone in the back of my head, You know, your hidden conscious or so-called the Holy Spirit talking to me and telling me to keep pushing forward. I joke, I always had someone telling me, keep pushing forward. And a lot of things that helped me out too was watching heroic animes, watching Dragon Ball Z, watching all these people and that overcome huge amount of things and that. And it made me grow. It made me understand life more. Like, I can push through life and eventually get better, right? And you start understanding life altogether. Well, our life is about value. What makes a valuable person? Fucking currency. Money makes you valuable as fuck as a human being.
You're
Always.
not dead enough.
That's the reason why money is so important. Fast girl ever mess with?
And stay there.
I don't know. I don't really mess around with a lot of fat girls. I don't think for the truth, Mason.
Barbecue time. Just gotta make sure.
your ass, bro. Sit down. I love you, though.
Just gotta make sure.
You can't really control it. Okay, so you're talking about like new thoughts, new things.
You're not dead.
So like you can't control your aspect of life. You can control the emotions and how positive you think about the things that happen, right? Exactly. So you can be super positive about something and understand the purpose of it. So I can say, man, I had a bad day today. I can take it negative, or I can take it with a positive twist on it. If I take it with a positive twist on it, guess what happens? I become less negative about it, right? Then I won't have so much depression or so much anxiety. That is the aspect of life, is to how well you take positivity and negativity. So, some people are born massively negative and have negative thoughts all the time. That's a disciplinary thing. So you're not disciplined enough in your mind, and you don't know what pain truly is. You'll never know how it is to be positive about it. Your body will just react to it in a negative way because you're not used to negativity. Like me, I'm used to negativity. I lift weights for that. I have pain. I have bad pain. Like, this shit fucking burns. Sometimes certain parts of my body, like my biceps and that, just burn to like agony, like being punched in the face. And once you learn how to control that pain, instead of yelling and groping, like, oh, fuck, that hurts. You hold it in, take a deep breath, and then just eventually goes away. So I took a positive spin on it. Instead of being angry, like, oh, fuck, this hurts, fuck this, blah, 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 and stop lifting weights.
Anyone need that?
I took a positive spin on it, deal with it, because I know it's going to subside, because pain always subsides. That's how it always will work. There are more answers to questions. Oh, is live and super. I don't care about that gay stuff, bro. Cody's the girls, yeah. Everyone needs meds. No one needs meds. Ooh. You got a lot of waking up to do, bro. You're a zombie. Get a job. Start working. Get a part-time job. Start working. Start making some type of income. Okay, let's go to the fattest chick I've ever been with. Fattest chick I've ever been with. There's this one girl named Brittany. I was with her when I was like, I think I was like 17 or something like that. And she was kind of pudgy and that. She was like fat. Then later on in life, I seen her like 8 years later. She was really fucking skinny. She actually looked pretty good. But it was on my MySpace account. That's how far long ago it was. It was like MySpace. I don't think it was 2012 or 2000, something like that.
One of those moody fresh powers. Just gotta make sure. Barbecue time.
The kindness should be given only. No, No, that's not how kindness works, though.
Yourself on the belt.
Kindness is everyone should be given kindness. Love is something that everybody deserves to have. We all want someone to give us attention, give us gratitude. We always want someone to say, "Hey, good job today." I meet random people that I like see at work and that I, you know, customers and that. But some people I know that have problems in that because I can feel their vibes, I can feel their tensions, or like something happened. And so I asked them how they're doing that. And some people say, "Hey, I'm happy that you noticed that."
Area remains secure.
And then they start to look at me for someone they can talk to, and it gives them more gratitude.
That's looking seriously hungover. Come on.
People love gratitude.
Just gotta make sure. Yeah.
People love that
And
stuff.
stay there.
It's always fun to talk to people about things like that, because that's how life is. Life's all about loving each other, for real. Helping each other out when we need to. Now, if you do too much, obviously you shouldn't do too much. You can't hurt your own way of living. What'd you say? I wouldn't spend money on a car wash because you don't have any money to spend on anything, bro. I did. I won. I defeated. Wash cars at home. That is nice.
I found ammo.
That shit sounds funny, bro. So you're fucking killing me, man. Oh, that shit's so funny. Life is about giving to others. I mean, to a certain extent, yes. So, like, how much you give is what life is. So, like, I give my knowledge, I give purpose to other people, because I know how bad life can be, because I've been in the gutter before.
Got ammo here.
And so, like, giving younger people good information is always good. Or giving people that don't have the information is always good. That's why I tell you, get a job, make your own money, and that gain value.
Just gotta make sure.
You know, if you're scared to gain value, then you have to figure out a way to get to that point where you're not afraid anymore.
Barbecue
And
time.
by doing that is just building up confidence with yourself.
You're
Loving yourself, first of all. Knowing how weak you are, to how strong you might be if you actually believe, you know, oh yeah, I am weak, I can get stronger. I have people that lift weights, and that's why lift weights is so good, and that, like, people lift weights and that, they know how weak they are. So when they're weak, they know how to get stronger, right? Actually, not most people that are weak have no idea how to get stronger. They're actually quite novice to it. I can lift weights and take steroids and shit. A lot of people do that shit. It's about time. We want to. It's like TikTok. Everyone's on a faster rate these days to do everything as quick as possible. That's why you see a lot of people take fucking steroids and shit.
Just gotta make sure.
These kids take a bunch of trend that they get slightly bigger. And then they sit there and like, oh man, I'm so big and shit, blah, blah, blah. And like, my life's gonna change. They have like massive heart issues and shit. But if they didn't naturally, they would get almost just as big.
Cloaked enemy here.
Or say just as strong.
Gotcha. Just gotta make sure.
Because like, how many men bench press over like 300 pounds? How many men bench over 200 pounds? I have to say.
Pyrotechnics.
I mean, obviously depends on your weight too.
And stay there.
Okay. Like if you're medium, small, or you're small, medium, or large, bone, well, your muscle density. So if you're small bone in that, there's probably a huge chance you probably maybe get over 200 pounds. If you're medium bone, depends on how powerful you want to be in that. I think hitting over 200 pound bench is actually quite awesome because most people can't even get that. Like actually do sets of like 10, shit like that. Yeah, I'm listening. I see you guys and stuff and that. You ever shower at the gym? No, I do not shower at the gym, actually, to tell you the truth. You can't give so much that you... Yeah, so, like, you can't give so much, you know, what you give yourself in that. So, another method you can look at, give and take method. It's like a relationship, give and take. So, you give and take a lot in life, but some people, either like bullies, for instance, those are going to bullies take a lot because they're emotionally hemorrhaged. So they never give anything because they think they deserve everything. It's like, my emotions hurt, you know, my parents do all this shit and that. It's like, okay, I understand that, but like, and you have people that are like me. I used to give a lot. You know, because I believed in Christ. I believed that, you know, Jesus gave and gave and gave and gave. He never wanted anything in return, but I'm not God, so I can't do that. So I have to think of it as I could be a little bit like Jesus and give a little bit, but I also have to take what I need to be able to survive for myself. Well, that's basically what it is. And that's a good thing, though. You jelly. Not everyone's gay like you, bro. That's your problem, man. You think everyone's gay. No one's gay but you.
Great flash power.
You're the only one's gay in this chat, at least I know so far.
And stay there.
You guys are hella funny, man.
Pyrotech.
That's just the warm up.
Having you and Cell and that just talking, that's fucking hilarious. I love when gay people think all guys are gay that they're talking to. That always makes me laugh. Like, are you gay too? You have to be gay because I ain't gay. That's not how it works, bro. It never will work like that. You have to think, like, almost 98% of people are heterosexual. Like, there's not a lot of high percentage of gay people. And most of them are not actually gay altogether, they just do gay things. You know. That's how it normally goes down. Because you can't have all the gay people, man. You wouldn't have babies. The baby ratio would be completely out of whack. Our society would just fucking die. I don't think people understand that. The gay people come up like, what do you mean? You know, dude, society would fall over a whole bunch of gay people. Like, you'd be sitting there, there'd be no one fucking having kids. I can see a channel spike. Yeah, there's gonna be people coming in because it's the weekend. It's Saturday. Well, I'll say, so we're gonna talking about like the percentages of men and women, what they do. So there's the percent of men and women is all over the place. That so you're always gonna have whores on both sides. You're always gonna have people that are never gonna be emotionally acceptable. That's basically what a whore is. You're never emotionally acceptable. You only do the sexual act of it, and that's a percentage of people altogether. And then you get people that actually want to be in love. They actually want to have kids. They want to bear a future. Now, these people that are whores can have kids, but then they end up leaving them, you know. They're the guys that work out all the time. They have good money in that because they worry about the damn selves. And they go to clubs all the time and that. And they flop out their dogs and bang everybody they can and whatever it is. Okay, well then, why are you around then, Trent? If you don't like kids. You were a kid once. So you were annoying. Well, anyway. Enough of the sarcasm. Enough of the sarcasm. But yeah, it's always like that. And that's the problem always is. Like, when people always look at that, like, you got feminists. Okay, you got feminist women, you got maninists, whatever the fuck they're called. The ones that just spite women 100%. They're, like, completely, you know, obviously assholes and that. And people try to, like, mangle them together. Like, normal women compared to feminist women. Feminine women? Or, yeah, feminine women compared to feminist women. Two different things. You know, just like with real men that actually, like, want a life, that want to have a purpose. You know, that's, you know, great. You know, you gotta have purpose. So you get people that don't have purpose, the whole world just doesn't exist. Can't get what you can afford. That's why you have to save money and do what you have to do. Kids are expensive, but you have to have kids to push along the generation. Like I mean, I'm eventually gonna have kids. You bet your ass. 100%. I'm a damn good looking dude. I have to have kids. I got multiple girls I basically threw down and told about having kids and shit. Like, they were just like, there's one of the girls at work and that she comes by as a customer now. I told her about that. I said it as a way of, like, seeing how she was thinking. And she immediately blushed because she's like 25. And she was just like, we have cute babies. So I already know I could reproduce. Fuck, I could fuck half the damn country and probably have, like, the best looking babies ever. So, you know, that's my thing. Be nice to your kids, though, right?
The Zed will be there soon to alleviate.
You like that ass? You like that asshole? Okay, so. Oh my god. I'm worried. Ah, dude. That's fucking priceless. People have kids, they can't afford them. Yeah, that's true. Let's go read all the stuff from that. In fact, I'm like, yeah, let the shut up thing or something. What you said. World's a lot better with less kids. Okay, then don't be born then. That doesn't matter. Like, we are all kids, so, like, if you were never born, would it be less life? Or be more life? Like, more purpose in life in that. Okay, you could be the first one to jump off the bridge then, if that's how you want to live life. See how negative you are? Like, prime example why I preach what I preach or talk what I talk. You're, like, really fucking negative. Because you're gay? Okay, I know a lot of fucking gay people that are amazing. They adopt people in that. They don't give a shit about... They don't act all pervy gay in that. You know? They find someone... More or less likely someone that probably believes in God. And I completely agree with it, you know? If you want to get married, I really don't give a shit. Whatever you want to do with your life, you want to do with your life. That's fine. Yeah, that's not up for me to judge your life. But there is bad things that you're not supposed to do, like, say, abortion, for instance. Abortion is horrible. People that want to kill babies and that should be put in prison. You know? And sometimes God just does what he needs to do. It happened before. This girl was making fun of killing her baby. You ever hear about this? She had abortion parties. She had 2 abortion parties. The second one, she ended up dying after that second one. Or before it actually happened. She ended up dying. People say God doesn't exist. This woman literally just died after making fun of the creation of children
You're not dead.
for so long. So if you don't think God's real, take a look at people that talk about the Israels, the Jews and that, or the Israelites basically. People that live in Israel.
You're not dead.
Some Muslim guy called out Allah.
Break, everybody.
And he said he was mocking God. It was in some type of court thing, like it was a hearing, like with a whole bunch of senators that like world leaders, whatever it was. I seen the video. He was mocking the Israels, and he was praying to Allah about destroying the Israelites and all this bullshit and all that crap and that. Not even a second or two later, the dude literally collapsed and fucking died. So, I've seen lots of videos of this shit happening. So people say, to not believe God exists is like saying, why do you exist? And then you start thinking about it, it's like, why do I exist? Because God exists. That's why you exist. It makes you really think, doesn't it? Like, oh shit. Yeah. 100%.
They're right behind you.
It's a moral dilemma. No,
Anyone need
it's
ammo?
it's absolute. How much more proof do people need? Like, the proof's right in front of you.
This is all a piece of cake. How about it?
Okay, let's ask the question. Has anyone ever had any type of really, like, fucked up nightmares to where you woke up, eyes open, but you were paralyzed?
Stay there.
Science always says, oh, it's a paralyzation straight state name. I can't remember what it is. I'm gonna do with sleeping and that. And, you can't move.
Stop me.
And, like, people always wonder why that happens. The science says, oh, it's just, something to do with the way you sleep and that. It's like, no, actually, it's not. I had this happen to me multiple times that I know personally.
Just gotta make sure.
It's demons. So let's go with the mythology of demons. So, like, Book of Enoch explains the Nephilims, right? Nephilims are all like, oh, Diablo 2, Nephilims and that, Diablo, Nephilims, right? Nephilims were a breed in between angels and humans. When so-called Lucifer fell, Lucifer's minions and Lucifer probably himself mated with the women and turned them into she-devils, which were witches and stuff like that. And they made giants. Everyone knows they've seen giant bones before. I know people have seen that stuff before.
Wonder what's under his apron.
So the Nephilims died out and forever became the demons. They were child of Lucifer through humans.
I found ammo. Just a second.
So these are demons. They forever are in spirit form.
Just gotta
Okay.
make sure.
Them are the things that haunt you in the spirit world. And for what Jesus said, he said, as long as you have me and my Holy Spirit, you will always be protected. And the truth is, when you give your life, so to speak, when you believe and give faith to Christ, and actually feel it, and actually give your life to God, you will be protected from the demons. Nor that they can't harm you. Physically, they can't. God has tempted them into, a way of living. They can't actually harm us.
Do not die.
They can hurt us through spiritual output, of course. When you feel negative, you ever feel a negative presence around you, you just feel it, that vibe. If you can feel vibes, then you know the spirit world exists. And a lot of people can feel it. You can just know when someone's negative. Like, damn, that's a weird vibe from that person. It just feels weird. Or when you see someone happy, like, wow, that person's happy. It's like when someone makes love for the first time. They feel that glow. Their whole body glows. That's because their body's in harmony with someone else. You know they're in love. Or you see someone cheat on someone, it breaks that love. They get massively fucking negative. That's a pull in between negativity and positivity. That's what the outlook of life. If you're positive, you always get a better spin on life. But if you're just always negative, you always get a bad spin on life. That's how you get karma. Karma fluctuates between bad and good. And people don't understand how karma works because they don't get how your emotions work. This is why I research emotional psychology. It leads to spiritual psychology. And as you get stronger spiritually, you get stronger emotionally. So if you take Christ in your heart, you get stronger emotionally. You start to understand how positive it can get. Some people hate on people. Why don't I get what I want? Because you have to earn it. You have to work for it. I work to get big muscles. I go through the pain and suffering of getting it. Am I having huge progress? I think I'm getting bigger. You know, I definitely get a lot stronger. You know, that's just how life is. I'd probably be so scared of laugh. Have you ever seen the mountains? They look like body purification. Well, there was giants back then. About the mountains and that, yeah, there were giants that got put into mountains. Yeah, that was one of the things they talk about in not Exodus, but Enoch, the book of Enoch. Because Buzzaloo, which I believe was son of Enoch, was the demon slayer, or one of the sons of Enoch. God gave him the sword of demons, like the flaming sword of angels, whatever it was. And one swipe would kill like 1,000,000 demons or whatever. That's how much God really hated that it happened. And that's why the flood happened. People think it's because of sin. It was because of sin.
And stay there.
My type of thinking is everything exists. Okay, so if you think everything exists, that just means that you need proof of existence. Of existing. So if you can narrow it down to having the evidence of knowing what exists, then more or less likely it just kind of pins it down. It's not everything, it's just certain things. That's why a lot of people always get really confused in life. They're all sitting like, what the fuck do I do with life and that? Like back then, people had so much purpose. They had so much things to do. Because they had to. Like a farmer, the kids farmed. They had to, because that's the way of living that they knew. So farmer boys were always strong. Farmer boys were always probably the most attractive looking men in the world. You know, because they worked out all the damn time. They were less educated, but they had more of an attraction towards them. And they made a shit ton of babies because farmers make fuckload of money.
Got a weapon here.
So that's basically how it is with that. Look at the body. I have no. Yeah, there's always progress to make. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter if you're a woman or female. It doesn't matter if you're gay or not. There's always progress to make, and progress always seems to make life better. Doesn't matter what it is.
Anyone need ammo?
I think I do like. Well, that's what knowledge is. So like, smart people understand situations quicker, for that they don't put so much pain on themselves because they already know what's going to happen, or at least some type of outcome of it. You know, and that's just going through experiences like myself. Went through a lot of experience in that, you know, dealing with myself in that, dealing with all kinds of shit in that. And now it's just acting on that experience and learning from it. So like I'm acting on it now. I'm actually doing the experience, and as I'm acting, I'm learning, and now that I know, because it's the axe, everything gets better. It feels so much better. I know what life is all about right now, and a lot of it's pretty fucking simple. Like, nothing's really that difficult. We make things more difficult, honestly, to tell you the truth. It's not a competition there, so... You know, some of the shit you said is pretty fucking funny, good luck. This is all shit and giggles, you know? I mean, we're talking about actual good things in that. Okay, what'd you say? I tried to put... So yeah, so you wanna, that's a good outlook on life, is to be positive. That's what a positive attitude is. I call it the hate on women. It's not hate on women. It's the love of women. So what a lot of people get wrong in that, it's like, despite, so like feminist women literally do not, they hate on men. So I say if a man has to suffer because of a feminist woman, that her idea of a man is to serve her 100% when man was made first to be served. Most women that understand the concept, they look for that man that has that leadership. So you're hating on women that actually want to be with a man that wants to lead. Feminists don't want that. They don't want a man to lead. They want to lead. The only reason why feminists exist is because of man itself. Man has made life easier for women to get jobs. Man has made life easier for women to be able to have the right to vote. Man has made life easier by doing the things they need to do, the deaths, the struggles, the pain and suffering throughout the last, since forever, to make easier for women. So when you get feminist women that attack men, you're making men think that they're weak. When men get weak, women have to get weak because they can't hold a candle to how much men have to suffer to make things easier for their children and for everything else around them, even weaker men. So when people say, you know, oh, it's a hatred of how feminists think. I love women. If this woman come up to me and I tell bullshit and I say, I can make your life better if you followed me, because I don't think emotionally and dramatize. I think logically with a positive emotional spin on it. Most women are very dramatized. I think they think kind of negative about things and that. They're always complaining about really silly shit that I'm just like, no one gives a fuck. Like, I don't care. Like, you complain about how your makeup is. No one gives a fuck about that. I don't like you because of your makeup. You look beautiful without it, but you have to look good because in your mind, this is like really feminine women. In your mind as a woman, you have to keep on thinking that you're not beautiful. You ever seen a confident woman that doesn't wear makeup and she's fine as fuck? She's got a fat ass rack in that. She walks and every guy's busting nuts their pants. Not that many. But when you do, my God, they're gorgeous women. They're so astounding. Everyone wants to bang them. But not all women are like that. Women are scarce. Like, oh, I don't, you know. But when you see scarce men, oh my God, it's terrible. It's like the kid I work with in that. He's a bitch boy. Like he's a bitch. He's a baby. Like he is like me because I got big arms and that I'm a big guy and I flirt around with girls all day. Yeah, that's what men are supposed to do. I wasn't always like this. Fuck no, I had to teach myself this. It took me at least till I was like 30, 31 to really gain the concept of this stuff.
You twitch,
But which one do women like more? Leading men like me that actually want to have purpose, or weak ass simps like him? No. They want leading men like me. They want masculinity. So feminist women make fun of masculinity, but that's what they want the most. They want masculinity, but they hate masculinity. Well, yeah, it's because of the purpose in that women make 75 cents to $1. That's because you don't want to work. You do OnlyFans, and OnlyFans doesn't make you shit to begin with. You show your tits off on every social media site you can just to make a couple bucks. Trust me, I know. I see the reviews of it. I see the stats of it. It's terrible. Women think they make all this money off freaking... They might make a couple $100 here and there, but if you have like 10,000 women showing off tits and ass, you're only gonna have so many guys giving money away because most of the guys that give that money are probably broke motherfuckers, or they just give their money away to certain people. They don't give a fuck about the newcomers, and I don't care.
You're not dead enough.
Okay. Girly man or man child? This is maybe... Yeah, it depends. Girly man. It's not a perfection woman, it's just a confident woman. Yeah, feminist women, that's how you get Karens and shit. They just hate on everybody and that. They're just hateful. I don't give a shit. A girly man or a man child? A man child would definitely, like you're saying, win a fight. Yeah, 100%. A man child would definitely fucking win. Oh, I didn't see what you said there, Mason. No, you said something. Hold on, let me look at the chat again. Let's see what you say. I think you did say something. I can't remember it. Oh, you said something beforehand. I didn't fucking catch that shit. Okay, that's cool. Who wins? I say me, man child. Yeah, a man child is a different thing. So a man child is someone that just like he's a man, but he likes to do childish things, like make jokes and shit, fart jokes. And he doesn't, he's comfortable with his life. He doesn't give a fucking shit. Like me, I'm kind of a man child. I love being a child when I need to be. I love making fun of people and that to a certain extent. I love farting and doing stuff like that. Honestly, I love that shit. Fuck off, bitch. Ah.
Right on.
Yeah, there's always... Okay, so we're going to talk about childhood. So people have to understand child. Now, being a simple-minded child that knows nothing, you are easily entertained. So, like, everything's new to you. If you can bring back your childhood and have that same thought process as a child now in your 30s or 40s or 50s, it's pure positive emotions. Children don't really have negative emotions. We become negative because society poisons us with negativity. That's why we have to get it back. Children are pure. Children are closer to God than adults because children don't sin. The sinning hasn't happened yet. People say, oh, well, God doesn't exist that. That's why as you sin, you become more messed up. Simple sins. But just to say, if you stay believing in Christ, your sins are less because you know that you sin, so you try not to sin as much. And then some people use, certain sins to overcome certain things like pride or lust and that. So, like, that's just how it is. Not for everybody. Everybody's different, though. It depends on the lifestyle and that. He says, some women find that cute. Some women find man children cute. Oh, no one gives a fuck how cute someone is. Cuteness is like a puppy. Men shouldn't be cute. If they have a cute structure, that's fine. A man should be something that a woman drives for. Like if I have a woman that's really attracted to me, she will do anything possible to try to get pregnant by me. That is truly successfully a man. When a woman looks at you like, I want to have your kid. I'm like, I don't even know you, bitch. What the fuck? You have everything that I want. That means that woman knows a man child. A woman takes care of a child. You don't want to fuck a man child. You don't want to take care. You want to be taken care of. You can take care of that man, but you got to take care of the way that you think. Hell no. They never last. So at least they always have to be with. So you think real men. So a man that has purpose and has drive is thinking that that's a man that's going to beat. I've seen man children get emotionally and literally fuck their wives up, literally fuck their girlfriends up more than a man, say, like myself. A man that's massively disciplined, and you can tell that they're disciplined by how they talk or how they do stuff and that. It's with positive emotion and negative emotions. Man child has more, if someone's like a bully, for instance, a bully is cruel and unjust. Women love bullies because they want to take care of them. When it comes down to, bullies are more or less likely to harm their woman. It's a percent chance, obviously. It's not always 100%, but sometimes women can change things. Yeah, I had one guy, he was a bully in high school, and they didn't really beat up anyone that. He had a big titty girlfriend that everyone stared at big fat ass titties all damn day. And he changed him into a working man. But why he was bullied? Why he was a bully? Because his brother was a fucking piece of shit. His brother was a piece of shit because his father was a piece of shit. See how it goes down? And so he became a better man out of it.
You're going to keep your armor like that?
Yeah. But the percentage of that is very low. I've seen him change. I talked to him about it. I see his pictures and that. He's all bulked out and that. He's married to her and that. And like, she knew that he had an opportunity to be better because he wasn't bad. He was actually a really nice person. He just needed love. And that's what it is. They always say an angry man is lack of love, which is true. So when you give that man love and you give them, going back, purpose to live, that man will always succeed. I know I'm right about all this stuff. This is how life works. Life has to work like this. Without these things, life would fall apart. No one would do anything. They can only change with a lot of love. Yeah. No, love's never forced. That's a situationship then. That's like a situationship, probably. Would you rather protect your family or hurt your family? It depends on what kind of like reality you're talking about. Like, do I want to protect my family against like negativeness? I would protect my family against negativeness.
Come here and make all this noise.
You know?
How am I meant to work? You must
And then you talk about
living.
hurt
I can't
hurt
kill what
them.
I can't see.
Well, it depends on what you hurt them with. If you hurt them with truth, because truthful is
Let me test my new
being truthful is pain. The truth is like a disciplinary thing, so it does hurt, but it's a positive truth. It's a positive type thing.
If you are too afraid to come to me, I shall simply charge you down. Run, fools!
So that's why I know, like, there's always a positive hurt and a negative hurt. Like, a negative hurt being, like, disciplinary and beating the shit out of someone that.
Everything I have, you must fail.
Yeah, so the force the woman to love thing,
It's here somewhere.
that's like, that's bully. That's being a bully in that. That's psychologically, like, manipulating the woman. And that's where a lot of women think, men manipulate women, blah, 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 blah. That's why when an older guy like me says, I want to date an 18, 19-year-old, like 18 and 21, they're always like, why do you want to do that? You're just trying to manipulate them. I'm like, no, it's because women are more pure at that age because they're not tormented like you. Women are emotionally dating guys and having sex with multiple guys. They emotionally get broken down. They can't fall in love again. That's how they get in situationships. I know a lot of girls in their early 20s are already starting to do that shit. Say having a boyfriend that they want to fuck a bunch of dudes. I said, if sex so important to have the best of sex is to be in love with someone. My dick is broken now. But a woman did that to me before. Hey, well, you're just young in that, so like that's why you have to worry about value. The value of a man comes down to how much a man is worth. So if a man's stronger than any other man around them or have a higher percentage of strength or any type of value, comes down to money, strength, spirituality, mentality, all that stuff and that. If you have higher value, you will always be better. When you get confidence because you have higher value, like say for instance, I have higher value in that. Are you wearing a bra? Why the fuck are you wearing a fucking bra for? Oh, that quality is worse.
Call for guns and bullets.
You making fun of my man tits, bro?
Wave 26.
Oh, transparent. Well, when it comes down to women and that, man, women are the biggest manipulators in the world. Women know the game way too well. They train themselves when they're like 10 years old and shit. And they have little girl tea parties and shit. They train themselves all the way till after like 8th grade year and that. I mean, they're always in that side of the way and that. Mommy teaches them all this crap and that.
Just gotta make sure.
Yeah, obviously not all women are like that, but yeah. That's why she loved me. Oh, what's up? What? Dude, what am I talking about? I kept asking why she loved me, and she can't give me an answer. Why she loved me? Well, it doesn't matter. Love is not there's not a reason to love someone. Love is a feeling. Love is just a feeling. It's a connection. Yeah, love is it's emotional connection between two. Like you don't have reasons to love. You can love so like you're separating what you like about someone compared to what you love about someone. So it's like, oh, I love the way you look. Well, what the fuck do you mean by that? Love is something that's hyped up to a huge matter. So it's like if you say I like you, what does that mean? That means that I like you. I enjoy you. I see something about you that I enjoy. Is it probably sexually? Yeah, I enjoy big tits. It gets my dick hard. That's what a like is. You know, if you say you love, means you're putting more emotional spin on it. You're putting emotional spin on it because then your heart's into it. You like before you love, for the most part. Because it means that your heart's into it. That's all that means.
You're not dead.
Well, if your heart's not into it, if you're not ready for love, then you should find yourself. Sometimes men have a harder time to give in to love. Just look at me, man. If I find me a woman, I will love her till death. Which means till death we part. It's a mature thing, so like that means that your mind's going through all these things and that. Most times it's going through how much am I worth? What do I do? What she wants to ask for having kids that I don't have a job, I don't have money and all that stuff and that. Work together on that. When you find someone you say you find somebody like that, you say you like her, like you like the way she looks at it, she's beautiful to you, and you are the lead. That's why you don't understand the love that she's giving to you because you're not a man yet. You don't understand it. So you can't comprehend love that much because most men can at a young age. A loving man, is a leading man. That man that loves knows exactly what to do. Getting a job, working my ass off to support her and the family that I'm going to have. A loving, leading man. That's how you express it through work. So you get a job in that, you're expressing love. She's like, oh, you got a job, baby, blah, blah. If you get a promotion, oh, you got a promotion, blah, blah, blah. That woman will be intensively more in love with you and like you more because she's seeing that you're gaining value. When a man gains value, the woman follows. If a woman gives you value, men don't follow the valuable woman. The man actually just sit down there and do what the fuck they want to do. I was the one to ask her out. Then that's your problem. Exactly what I just said. A loving, leading man. If you're not leading, then how the fuck you gonna love her? If she asked you out and you said yes, it was still. You said I said yes, right? Yeah, what's up? Yeah, I'm just talking with people now. Yeah.
No, no, I mean you're not visually.
Yeah, man, camera's up. Why?
Okay. No, no. It came. Comes up to. Hang on here.
No, you're good. Thank you. Well, I mean, if that woman's asking you out, that means that woman really does like you, not. So, hence, do you actually like her? Do you see, like, so you gotta go by beauty as a man. Are you, like, aroused by her? Like, when you look at her now, you're like, man, I would like to bang her. That's how you know that you really do like a girl, and that, at least from that perspective. The personality kicks in afterwards, but most times it's a arousal thing for a man. You know, when I look at a woman in that, I check from head to toe. So you want to bang her,
Anyone need ammo?
basically. You get that intention. You probably play around to yourself during that. But then that's love. That's the beginning of love. So you're struggling with how to be able to like keep this going. You don't understand why she keeps pushing on. Evidently, if a woman's really attracted to a man, they would do anything. I mean, anything to stay attracted to that man. She's probably already wanting to fuck you already. She's probably already a blowjob you and all the other crap on that. Because I know women, and when women really like a man, they'll do anything. I had a girl up at Taco Bell, I keep bringing it up. This is a good example. I grew up at Taco Bell that she had a boyfriend that May. After like 3 months of working with her, that she started liking me a lot. We started working close together. And then she started taking me home. And my God, she wanted me so bad. The first thing that she did, and I remember it like it was yesterday, she spread her legs across me in a chair. And my God, it's the most sexiest thing ever. The way she looked at me, she wanted to fuck me. And like, they weren't even like dating that. She had a boyfriend and shit.
I'll be you time. I'm shot. Oh, my ear. And stay dead.
And like, that's how girls are just like men. They get horny and aroused just the same way men do. Don't ever think women are different, because they're not. They're the same. Oh, hell no, dude. She's a hoe. She had a boyfriend. Her boyfriend was actually going on a lot of bad stuff and that. And I talked to him and that. Yeah, she's quite a bit of a hoe. I would never have sex with her. That's all I get is a bunch of hoes. I never get me really a good woman. I get a bunch of whores, man. It's fucking stupid. All because I got beautiful dark sky blue eyes and shit. Like, I get girls that look at me and that, they're like, oh my God, look at you. I'm like, yeah? Nah, girls try to fuck me throughout my whole entire life, bro. It's not even, I never did anyone that, but I look back now, I had a lot of girls attracted me. It's stupid. When do you ever get a loyal girl? Those bitches are never loyal. No, they're loyal towards me. They always have boyfriends. They always have a boyfriend. That's what makes it funny. They always have some guy that's fucking sitting there and like, shh, don't tell my boyfriend. I love that shit. It's so funny though. Yeah, as long as you feel happy with her, man, just take it. I never heard of a loyal girl. When do you the girl left my house? That's why I rather. Yeah, if a girl. Well, the thing is, if a girl asks you out, that means that she really likes you. So the concept of women work in various ways. So like, a lot of people like to say, you know, oh, women are this, women are that. To really think about it, like I said, women are just like men. Like, but the only problem is that men have to be tormented to gain masculinity. We have to go through painful situations to gain masculinity. Hence why we lift weights.
You're not dead enough.
Women don't have to go through so much torment. They're not supposed to. That's why life's easier for women. That's why women get like almost everything given to them to a certain extent. But that's why they get the car and that. They get all the stuff and that. you know, when you see a masculine woman, like a tomboy in that, they go through a little bit of torment in that they're more or less likely to be a hoe. They're more or less likely to be more sexual and shit. More or less likely. I know a lot of tomboys, and they bang a lot of fucking dudes. They've been with quite a few guys.
Anyone
Like a
need
non-tomboy, it's more or less likely a huge chance for them not to be, cause they're like, unless they're like got tormented somehow to be like that, you know. Men are supposed to be tormented. That's what I say. Yeah, but if she's not a hoe in that, she could be your hoe. She could sex you up. When a woman gives dedication of sex to you, what turns a woman off more than anything else is you not having the confidence or value for that woman.
Nice, huh?
But if you're very attractive looking, let's say we're talking about value. Attraction is value. So if you're a good looking dude and that woman's obsessed with the way you look and she just loves who you are, like you got a great personality in that too, and that you're cool, you're legit, you know, you're just like, yeah, no.
Anyone need that
My God, that, like I said before, that woman would do anything. She'll suck your balls dry every fucking damn day. Every damn day. Like, come over. She's asking for it. Like, if you say, hey, baby, come over, I'm rock hard. She's like, be over there in 10 minutes. Or give me 30 minutes, I'll take a shower and that. And she'll have everything ready. Women plan for this. They'll have everything ready. Everything will be ready. They would have the shave pussy and that. Everything be completely 100% ready. As soon as you walk in, if you don't have confidence, flop out your dick and balls, man. Flop that fucker out, get hard as a fucking rock. She be down on her fucking knees, rolling back her hair and ready to fucking go. Yes, it does happen like that. Had it happen to me once. A girl came over and 10 minutes later, she was sucking my dick. And she wanted to. She was trying so hard to get laid by me. And that was the first girl that ever, you know, that's the first time I ever, you know, got my dick wet. But I couldn't fulfill it. Because I was, you know, extremely fucking nervous. She was hot. She had really nice boobs and she was very attractive looking, but I just couldn't do it. That was the first girl I've ever did anything with. I think I was 19 or 20. I think she was like 17 or something like that. And yeah, that was the first girl. And the second girl was another whore. She had a boyfriend. All I fuck is hoes. I can't stand it. Get away from me. Get the fuck. And the second girl was even hotter than the first girl. She was fucking gorgeous. I mean, man, she had picture perfect tits and ass and everything. It was so beautiful. I mean, she wasn't such a fucking hoe. Honestly, I couldn't help myself but to bang her. Oh my, I remember it. I remember her bending over and everything. I remember how round her boobs were and that. It was fucking phenomenal. I was just like, damn. That's how you know. I mean, I remember both the girls that. I mean, the first girl had bigger boobs than that. She actually had a big fat rack. But we don't have the confidence to go through with it because getting that fulfillment of a woman making you like bust the nut is a fulfillment that all men want. They all fantasize about a girl like getting them off. That actually makes you more of a man than anything else, because that's like the fulfillment of fulfillment, is to be able to get that. And once you get that, your whole body changes. Your hormones go to the roof in that, because you get massively confident. I care so much about her. You care about her? I mean, okay, so you're talking about emotional output. So you care a lot about her, but you can't do the things you need to do. You worry about yourself first, she comes second. You come first, because if you don't come first, that means she's going to worry about you more, and then she won't come first in her own life, so to speak. You're doing it reverse. You're giving her too much caring. You're like, oh, I have to just, like, keep it simple, man. Keep it simple. Yeah, don't worry about it at all, man. Everybody saying, who gives a shit? Because worry about yourself. If you worry about yourself first, 100%, then things will be better. So worry about getting a job. And give her notes in that. I talked about it. I mean, she's supposed to be your best friend. You know, when people say marriage is like you with your best friend. Yeah, so woman's supposed to be your best friend. That's how it works. You're supposed to do everything together in some way or another. But yeah, that's how it always works. You have to do it like that. Because you don't do it like that, then like you'll care about her too much, and that you have no reason to care so much. You hate her being alone? Oh. Okay, so you have what you call like a butterfly effect. You have so much emotional output towards her. That means you ain't doing shit with your life. You don't have, your purpose is very low because all your purpose is going towards her. That's bad. Like, you want a little bit of it in that, but you want to have only so much of it. Yeah, be happy for it in that, but like, what makes a woman more happy is for a man to do something with her life. So like, if a woman's proud of their man, you don't need to care about her. You don't need to make her happy. She's always going to be happy. You'll be the talk of the show. You know what I mean? So we talk to the parents and they're like, oh, you know, you got a promotion that he's making $25, $30 an hour and that. You didn't like her at the start. You say you didn't like her or you didn't want to bang her? If you see a girl that you like and she's got a fat rack or she's got something you like, man, you're going to want to fuck her. You're going to like her immediately as soon as you look at her. That's what gets it together. Both, I guess. What the fuck, both, I guess? Your eyes show what you want to bang. Okay, so this one girl came out. There's like there's three girls that have potential to be my girlfriend. And two of them have a really high potential. So there's one girl, she's a police officer in that. Man, she's a gorgeous woman. She's got like that beautiful, gorgeous face in that. And my God, I would love to bang her in her car. That is my expectation. When I first saw her, I was like, man, she's sexy. She's really fucking good looking. Man, that's the first sign. It's always through a physical nature. That's how it always will be. As soon as you look at someone that, you're just like, I have to have you. You're so gorgeous and that, like, something about you just, you know, you radiate, like, dick and balls are ready to go type thing. That's like the first thing. Like, and the second girl, she has a boyfriend that she's a little bit younger. The youngest one's 22, the other one's 25, the other one's 27. And the 22-year-old, she has a boyfriend. That 27-year-old does too, but I don't think they're gonna work out because he lives too far away. So there's a huge chance I could be good with that. And the other girl, she thinks I'm a whore. I gave her my number multiple times, and that every time I see her, she's always happy to see me. And that she, she likes when I talk about how sexy she is and shit. But she thinks I'm a man whore, so she never really talks to me. I gave her my number, and she never texted me. It's like, okay, you're gonna be out pretty soon because you're just annoying the fuck out of me. So the other two girls, when I talk to them, they like to listen to me. That means they're full on actually attracted to me. That means that they're giving me the time of day. That means that they're thinking about me. When a woman thinks about you, it gives them anxiety. That means they want to see you. And they're trying to do everything they can to try to see you. And all these girls work in that. And they give them all anxiety in that. I give them love. I give them a little bit of love in that. And I'm not afraid. So the cop girl came around with her family and that. Yeah, she has a super hot sister. Man, she's really fucking hot, I ain't gonna lie. They were all fucking hot. And she had her, her dad and her mother in the car, and there's four of them. I called her out on it. I planned it like this. She's a tomboy. She's kind of like a masculine woman in that. I said, you don't look so buff with your, without your bulletproof vest. She says, what do you mean I don't look buff enough? I'm like, well, I want to say something else, but I know you're a police officer and that, and like, I don't want to get myself in trouble. And I said, oh, fuck it. I said, you're fine as hell. Like, you're a very sexy woman. And, like, her, like, instantly she got butterflies. Her face blushed up and that. And she's like, oh, my God. As soon as a woman says, oh, my God, their hearts pound. And they're like, wow, this really attractive looking dude just literally just called me out in front of my whole family. I didn't even know. And then I saw her sister and I'm like, oh, your sister's really fine, too. And so your whole family's beautiful. And her dad was smiling at me and that. Her mother was smiling at me and that. I'm sure they talked about that. I gave her so much fucking anxiety that day. It was fucking hilarious. And, like, her sister had fat-ass tits on, man. She had a push-up bra on there. Her tits were fucking big as fuck. She had some fat-ass titties on that. But, that's how you do it. And when she came by the next time and that, I actually had a conversation with her. We had a good conversation for like 5 or 10 minutes. I was like bringing up her, like I was trying to like bring up her boyfriend. That like, oh, what's wrong with your boyfriend? That and she's like, I would think she doesn't care. I'm like, I said this. Well, whenever you're single, go ahead and hit me up. She's kind of like, well, I got like, and I said, no one gives a fuck about your boyfriend because he's not here, and I don't care about your boyfriend because I'm not him. And she's like, started getting startled. When you listen to my words, I don't care about your boyfriend because I'm not him, which means I want to be with her. I was hinting being boyfriend with her. And hopefully she probably caught on to that. And she would not stop talking to me until I stopped talking. That's how I know that she was interested. Because she was just sitting there like, she was just like loving it, I guess. And finally I said, okay, I'm going to let you go and that. And she's like, oh, okay, blah, blah, blah. So hence what she was saying. He lives too far away. She wasn't giving any excitement of him. She didn't care that she was dating him. Which means that I was probably giving her anxiety up front when she first started dating him. Because of what I did. Showing confidence. Showing leadership. And so she couldn't take it. And then now she's probably going to have a chance and say, dude, that first girl and the younger girl and that. I did the same thing with her. And I probably went a little too far with her in that, but man, I gave her mass anxiety, man. I kind of put the spin on like banging them. I would say, damn, I would love to make babies with you. And they're all like, oh. And they're like, we would make great babies together. I'm like, oh shit, I went too far. No. It's just a test. That's how you fucking know. Hell no. Take care of kids? Oh yeah, I don't take care of kids. 100%. I'm an emotional research master, bro. I know almost everything when it comes down to that stuff. No, a woman? How to take care of a woman? Oh my god, I eat the shit out of that pussy. Here's how I work. Only a woman that I love and that I'm with, romantic with, is the best pussy I'll get. So what? If any of these girls date, see the police officer date me that, I will rock her fucking world. I've done it before on the phone. Yes, I used to have phone sex all the time, and I promise you, and I know it from actual experience, making girls orgasm enormously a lot. Hearing it. This one girl I was fucking around with, and I met her in a video game, and I used to do a lot of phone sex with her and that. And I made her come so fucking much that she passed out from it. And she would just, like, I heard her, like, fall asleep. Like, I hear her go. Like, she was so drained. I mean, we did it for like an hour and a half. Like, she just, like, kept it going, and it was ridiculous. Like, I say women come first in pleasure. And when you can pleasure a woman, that woman would always want to pleasure you. When you go down a woman and you lick her all over her body, and you suck on her, you bite on her now, you suck on her nipples and stuff like that. And when you start munching on that pussy, man, that woman's going to love you forever. I mean, she, like, pleasure style, she will be hypnotized by you. And yes, women can be hypnotized by man's sexual prowess. 100%. Yeah, I mean, honestly, man, that's the confidence about it. If you take a woman and you know that she wants you, Nat, and you pull up to her and you put her ass on the fucking wall and you start making out with her, Nat, you spread her legs, she wraps around you, get hard, and you start rubbing up against her pussy and that, and you make that woman know, like, this shit's gonna happen, and she's your woman, that she will be down in you in minutes, like, instantly. I've done it before. I've done it with that girl at Taco Ball and that. So here's what happened is I made the first move on her and that. We talked about on that. She liked it rough and that. So, like, I came up to her, we gave her, like, a passionate kiss and that, and we started making out really bad and that. And then I just started doing what I started doing what I actually know. I was looking, sucking her neck. I pulled her hair back. Her hair hit the window of her car. It was in the car, and that, my God, she was dead. She was just like, I can't do anything with you. I'm so scared to do anything with you, but oh my God, she wanted so bad. Like, there's so many times she was so scared, and there was one day I told her, we were at work and that, say, you notice that I always do everything, you never do nothing with me, you never actually like the one that starts it. She's like, well, I start stuff and that. Says, I want you to start it with me. I want you to push me up against something and start, like, making out with me and that. She's like, oh, okay, And one day she did it. Oh my God. It wasn't for her having a boyfriend, she'd be pregnant probably multiple times. I ain't gonna lie. She was very sexy. She was short. She had thick, fucking fat little ass on her and that. Super beautiful face. She had really nice little tits. Her nipples were super nice. She was really fucking hot. I ain't gonna lie. She was very fucking hot. All the guys want the banger there at work. Like, every guy that saw her just was mesmerized by her. She was so beautiful. And, like, when she pushed you, I was in the chemical room where there's no cameras at. She pushed you up against that shelving. And there was no one there. It was just me and her for the time being. And, man, she made out with me and that. She tugged me into that fucking, that cold room, that refrigerator and that. She jumped up on me, wrapped legs around me. I grabbed her fat ass. I remember like it was yesterday, man. I grabbed on that fat ass, man. I was done. I was like, holy crap, that ass was so nice. I could just feel how, like, fat it was. Oh, holy crap. Just thinking about it's like a rush of excitement. I'm just like, time to go play with myself now. Breaking out the lube, guys. We're doing this shit. But yeah, that was my most experience, honestly. Like, I fell in love with this girl in that. And she did too, but she couldn't get rid of her boyfriend because her boyfriend. No, you're all good. Her boyfriend had more value than I did. And that's the reason why we couldn't do nothing. Her boyfriend made more money than me, and I was actually taking care of her in that. And that was the whole reason why. Like, she was obsessed with my face and obsessed with the way I looked. Like I said, it's because I didn't have enough value. Looks just could give me sex, but it couldn't get me a woman because my value wasn't high enough. So that's why I preach value. Like, most man whores just have looks. A lot of them don't even have money, but they get a lot of fucking pussy. They get a lot of pussy, like outrageous amount of pussy. That's why we have to train ourselves. When you could be a survival person, if you can survive, you're gonna be way better off. Being attractive looking is not all the kicks. Especially a man, like an attractive looking woman is gonna be a lot easier in life. Attractive man is actually a lot harder in life. Because you get guys who are jealous of you, it's kind of hard to live life in that. It's a lot harder. Like, being an average looking dude, like a 5 or so, or 4 or 5, like, attractiveness is, like, very, it's a lot easier. But when you start hitting, like, above average, like me, I'm above average looking guy. I'm like a 6. Certain features of me could be a 7. My eyes are definitely an 8. I got gorgeous eyes. And I use them as a way, because I went up to Clover's and that. It's a burger place that I got really good burgers at. There was a new girl there. She was a tall, skinny, girl that she looked like she was maybe like 16, maybe 18. I'm guessing she's probably 18. It doesn't matter. I wasn't trying to hit on her that. Just, it was obvious. As soon as I came in looking stocky and that. As soon as they saw my eyes and saw like my face structure and that, and how like comfortable I was with talking with them, I would just, they instantly just melted. Like, they're just like, oh hey, hi, and all stuff like that. No. It is just the age of people that I was talking to at a restaurant. I was at a burger place. I was showing how like attractive looking I am towards people and that like actual experiences of how like people attract to me, women do. So there was 2 girls in that. One's a new person and one was a trainee in that. I couldn't tell her age. That she's probably like, they hire 16-year-olds. I'm thinking that she was 18 that because it was after school. And I was just, I looked at him and that I'm just like, hey, I ordered my food and that. And I looked at him. It's like basically I said, you like what? It's like, are you attracted to me? Like, you must like my eyes, huh? And they both were like giggling about it and that. I'm like, yeah, I know I got beautiful sky eyes, don't I? She's like, yeah. And I'm like, I don't even have to do anything because that's exactly what it was my whole entire life. And I'm just like, oh, I never had to try. People just hate me because I'm pretty. What the fuck's wrong with my whole entire life I thought I was ugly. And now I understand that it's quite the opposite. Yeah. Yeah, I got sky blue eyes, dark sky blue eyes in the outer part, like it's most of my eye, and then the inner part has like green. I have a hazel eye, but like most of it's blue. Sky blue, like dark sky blue. It's nice, like a dark blue. The inner's like a green, and then I have a little bit of brown streak. Yeah, I never noticed it actually. I'm like, damn, I got some blue ass fucking eyes. They're like a darker blue, but damn. No, it's mostly blue, but it has a little bit of a haze to it, which is why it's called hazel. It has a little bit of a green haze to it, and a little bit of brown, like a little streak of brown in it. Yeah. But in the light, it glows different. So if you look at me in a certain light pattern, my eyes actually glow in a way. To a certain way. Yeah, I looked at my eyes multiple times in that. Let me measure them. It's kind of hard to see. Yeah, they like the sky. But that's what it is. It's a hidden like confidence I never knew I had until I actually expressed it. I'm like, I look at all the points of my confidence. So I'm like, okay, what are my biggest, best features? I always get my eyes. I never say my eyes. My smile, my eyes, and my butt are my best features. I mean, yes, I'm getting more muscle in that. My features are getting, my value is getting higher now. I'm getting more bulky in that. Blah blah. I don't have a six pack. Fuck that. It'll take fucking forever to get that shit. But that's how you have to look at yourself. Like, what's your best features? So, like, if you're a woman, that what's your best feature? You look how big your boobs are. You look how big your butt is. You look how your hip size is, because you know all those things matter. You look how pretty your face is, how pretty your structure is, how pretty your smile is, how pretty your eyes are. You know, there's a lot of features with women because it's coming from a man's perspective. But like with women, that women like the same features too. Train your thighs. No, I always had an ass on me. Always. Always. I make women feel jealous because my ass is actually quite fantastic. Hence why gay guys like me so damn much. What time is it right now? Man. I'm gonna drink the rest of this shit. Maybe now I want to drink the rest of that stuff. Hold on. Oh no, you saw my ass, Bosh. Or Bish. When you need those thighs. Yeah. I do work out my legs and that. My thighs are good. My thighs is getting more like, they're getting more tone in that. I can't say they're really getting thicker. Like some of them are. Okay. Yeah, I just looked at my eyes. Dude, my eyes are fucking unique. My eyes look like a fucking ocean. That is weird. Try survival. I just looked at my eyes. My eyes literally look like a damn ocean. No, you're all good. Yeah, I was walking upstairs. Didn't I make you an arbiter or something? I thought I was gonna make you an arbiter. I forgot about that. I thought I made you a moderator. Okay, I made you a standard moderator. Cause you do come on that. I don't mind if you moderate. I thought I did make you moderator. Oh. Yeah. I got the power. Yeah, I saw you. I keep seeing your ass on Facebook. I was wondering who that picture was. I keep seeing your damn picture on Facebook. Hold on. Yeah. Because that's the picture I see on Facebook is one that you have. I was like, who the fuck is this person keeps showing up on my thing? I thought I added you already. Oh, hell yeah, man. It's always fun to talk about things. I don't take everything seriously, man. I just kind of just play along with stuff. But definitely, man, I appreciate you coming on. Let's keep this shit going. Let's get more people in there. Having all these conversations is going to help out more. Let's try to get this channel to grow and get more people in there. Yeah, I'm about to go to bed now. I'm tired. Good night. Yeah. It's almost 11 o'clock at night. I'll be getting on tomorrow after work. Definitely. As long as I have an audience, which I normally do now, because Cell's always coming on a lot. As long as I have an audience now, normally I like to get on that. Trust me, stream that first fucking was horrible. Because, Bish used to come on all the time with me with a guy that actually was helping me out a lot. He was actually giving me money in that all the damn time. And I haven't heard from him in fucking years. I don't know what happened to him. He's a pretty cool guy. He was a gay guy, but he was pretty cool in that we just talk about stuff and he used to like the communication in that. I don't know what happened to him. Miles. His name was Miles. Needs to be a lot of attention. Yeah, he pretty cool dude. Actually, he liked him a lot. I liked his company now because he never was like headstrong like fucking what you call it here, Trent. Trent's massively gay headstrong, but he's not bad. He doesn't get too much attention, stuff like that. Yeah, this fucking lotion only doing about even that. I think Miles had a massive crush on me and that. He really liked me a lot. Not everyone can fall in love, man, but I'm always here for anyone. As long as you don't push the gay vibes too hard. Push the gay vibes too hard, it gets old really quick. Promise you that. Because I had a lot of people. I even have women come on, like, try to, like, get me to, like, show my shit off and that. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? I'm like, woman. Go on Pornhub or something. Go smack your fucking twat off the Pornhub. Don't come on here. I'm like, oh, this guy's attractive looking. I'm gonna try to get him to show his dong off to me. It's like, no, that's not how it works. Don't push it too far. That's not healthy. But yeah, I'm so happy you guys are getting on, and it makes me happy to have everybody on here. Start talking again. It makes life a little bit more better. We can have conversations. Okay, well, I'll see you guys later tonight. You guys have a wonderful night, and God bless. I'll see you guys tomorrow.